fire, 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 fire.
She divorced her husband and lost $850,000 for AI Brad Pitt.
This woman divorced her husband and lost $850,000 by sending money to an AI-generated Brad Pitt. What?
Can I ask where the scammers are from? I'm just really curious who fleeced them and how well of a job they did to fleece this person.
Yes, apparently a French woman was convinced to divorce her husband and use the money from the divorce
I would love
to help
to know.
an AI Brad Pitt. And
People
the
say
kicker
India.
is,
Maybe.
these were the pictures that convinced her that she was talking to the real Brad Pitt in need. I am sorry, but the I love you picture where he has her name
This is one was my favorite.
written, the scammers are really giving it all here. How did this work? Like, no wonder there's so many scammers out there when apparently it's this easy. Either way, they're the scum of the earth, and I wouldn't mind seeing them thrown in prison, but damn. Is it really that easy out here? That is the easiest heist ever. All it took them was like AI and a Photoshop, and they bagged $850,000?
Fun fact, scammers and scam emails and phishing emails purposefully put in really stupid spelling mistakes and grammar mistakes because they want to filter out the people that have an IQ above room temp, because they want to catch the stupid people. They want to catch them in it instead of the smart people who are going to waste their time. It's actually a tactic. People used to think that it was because they're stupid on purpose, and I'm like, well, I don't think it's that deep.
Damn good deal.
That's
Damn
insane.
good deal.
But it all started with this woman by the
Damn
name of
right.
Anne who posted some holiday pictures on Instagram a couple of years ago. Then the fake Brad Pitt's mom reached out to her saying that her son needed someone like Anne. Anne must have been
so
overjoyed. I mean, Brad Pitt's mom thinks you belong together with Brad Pitt. Talk about fate. So the next thing you know, this fake Brad Pitt comes into the picture, showering her with love, poems, declarations, and even a video created by AI.
But if a man that's a 5 out of 10 does that for her, she would block him instantly. Classic.
These selfies of Hollywood actor Brad Pitt in the hospital looking sick might fool someone at first glance.
I have not seen this one! Why is the tube going nowhere? He has a cast for his face, but the tube's going nowhere. It's going into his chin. Bro, I'm gonna pass out. This is so fucking funny. It's not even a feeding tube for his neck. It's a feeding tube for his chin, bro.
But look more closely and something's
Jeez.
not quite right.
Oh, no. I mean, the face isn't even scaled correctly. There's no way. Come on. I guess to Anne, these photos and videos, that just proved that she was talking.
I'm sorry. You probably deserve it. I just can't, man. Yeah, he's just a little sleepy during surgery. They give him a little bit too many drugs, chat.
To the real Brad Pitt, and that apparently, clearly, he's in the hospital, so he needed help.
Hey, Anne, it's Brad. Est-ce que tu peux me... Can you send me some money? Love you, Moo.
Love you, Moo.
On the movie, Brad Pitt, it's me.
Oh, man.
She'd probably fall for it. If she's that stupid, she'd probably fall for that. And he'd be like, oh, mon ami, it would just be the drugs in your system. Brad, when did you get a French accent? The woman that she got scammed was broadcasted on national French television. Just so for you guys are probably missing the context, it happened in France.
Man,
That's why he's a French accent. He's making fun of her.
Brad asking her for about $9,000 And here's the kicker. And then when she sent the $9,000, the scammers, they didn't have enough. They couldn't leave it at that. They convinced, or fake Brad convinced, Anne to divorce her husband, which she did. It's safe to say that things escalated quickly when the scammers then convinced Anne that the fake Brad Pitt had kidney cancer and needed money for treatment. Because
The biggest crime done here is that the man didn't even get the $850,000, and he probably got divorced and she got to keep the money and she just pissed it away. That money's probably gone, by the way.
Because his accounts were blocked due to his divorce with Angelina Jolie. And guess what? Anne, who had received a settlement of 775,000 euros, which is about like $850,000 from her divorce, she ended up sending about almost all that money to the fake Brad Pitt. And this was all under a pretense of a loan. Yeah, I mean, she played herself. I would feel...
If you send Brad Pitt $70,000, I feel like you should at least get like a dick pic or something out of that. I know I shouldn't say that, but like you should get something out of it, or like anything, like a kiss or a hug. Brad's too good for it. Yeah, the fake Brad Pitt. They got attention. Dude, what if they were role playing? What if they were role playing? She's like, "I love you, mon chéri. I love you."
More sorry for her if she was single or maybe a widow, but divorcing your husband for AI Brad Pitt. Oh, no way. No, the meme came true. The meme came true. Guys, we got to take care of our women because apparently AI Brad Pitt is coming for
women.
And worst of all, he could be any one of us. No, he could be in this very room. He could be you.
Oh my
It could be me.
god.
This is so incredibly
way.
dystopian. And I feel like this is only the start of it here in 2025. It's safe to say we're going to have an interesting couple of years on this channel. So, hey, if you are not
Can't wait for
subscribed,
Smuggle on
now's your
AI.
opportunity to do so because we're just getting started over here. But why? Why she wouldn't just have Googled Brad Pitt cancer or Brad Pitt hospital is a little bit beyond me. One,
If she's that stupid, if I was the scammer, I'd probably gaslight her and tell her, "Oh, I don't want the media to think that I am not, you know, I do not want to do, I don't want my fans to feel bad."
would think
Or something like
it would
that, I
be
don't
pretty easy
know.
to fact check that, but she also believed those AI photos apparently. So, bless her heart. But I guess he, and by he, I mean the scammers, convinced her that it was all some secret or something. She did claim that she had her doubts about the whole situation during the process because who wouldn't doubt these photos and the whole story? Oh,
I would not doubt that one for a second. The one in the bottom right, that's cinema right there. Hold on, let me move. Chat, you can't tell me that's not cinema. He's just taking a little nappy nap. I'm gonna pass out.
oh, Brad Pitt's mom. In what world would
Yeah, he's
Brad
having a
Pitt
little
need to
nap.
rely on his mother to pick up women? But I guess the big red flag for her showed up when she saw a video of Brad walking to a film festival with his new girlfriend.
What? You know what the most fricked up thing would be? To gaslight her into thinking that this is AI. Oh my god, am I a scammer? Am I a scammer, chat? Is the grifting thing coming true? Yeah, I would convince her that this is AI and it's not real. Do you believe it? Yeah, I know, right?
Who's apparently
That's so
Inez de
powerful.
Ramon. And Inez is apparently a jewelry industry executive. So why
Wow.
is Brad, who's clearly in a relationship with Anne, you know, wink, wink, out with another woman? I don't know. Maybe because he's not in a relationship with Anne. Maybe Anne should have seen that one coming. Well, let's just continue down this rabbit hole, right? How come his new girlfriend Inez, who is the vice president of a fine jewelry company in LA, why is she not able to cover his medical
Because she's a greedy bitch.
bills? So obviously Anne eventually catches up and starts asking the fake Brad Pitt, why? Why are you out with this woman?
Why
Why
are
can't
you
she cover your
cheating
bills?
on
But
me?
apparently the scammers were really quick to fabricate news stories to keep her
Yes!
hooked for just a little bit longer. How? I don't know. And Anne didn't actually share this information. And honestly,
They probably sent her fake articles. If she sent them that much money, like 10 grand, I would start learning how to like make websites. Like fake articles and like write stuff. Yeah.
I wouldn't either. That wouldn't come out of me in a hostage situation. Oh, I feel terrible for her, but I also don't feel bad for her because she divorced her husband for AI Brad Pitt. Oh, honestly, he dodged a massive bullet with that. But it wasn't until Anne saw more news about Brad Pitt and his actual girlfriend that she realized the truth and filed a criminal lawsuit. Obviously, this is so laughably stupid. I would say to an extent, but it is just laughably stupid because originally Anne went and shared her story on a French TV channel, but they've since deleted the video due to the backlash that Anne received. Or I guess
It's funny because like they already did the damage. Only French people would fuck each other over and then like be like, oops, maybe I should not have done that.
not really the backlash, just the ridicule and laughter that she received. But
Yeah.
she made her own bed with this when she divorced her husband for AI Brad Pitt. I mean, come on. The heart really sells it here. But apparently she's been battling some severe depression, which is obviously extremely understandable. Like, that's a lot of money to lose to some scammers, and, you know, she ended a marriage over it. Now, obviously, this story is funny.
I don't know if I feel bad, man. I don't know.
But it's also sad
I
in a
don't
way
know.
because it is easy
She
to
did
forget
it
how
to
certain age groups of
herself,
people just don't
bro.
have the internet literacy that most of the rest of us do. I can't even tell you how many times I've seen obvious fake AI pictures shared around like they're real. And to me, it's
True.
very obvious. But to, I guess, people like Anne, not so much. And what's really alarming about this story is Anne isn't the only person falling for this, and sadly, she's not the only person that's been scammed by a fake Brad Pitt. AI
Really now.
Brad Pitt. They're scamming everyone apparently because another woman in Spain lost $325,000, not dollars, euros, which is more than dollars, to fake AI Brad Pitt. I'm serious about.
Dude. You wouldn't even Google like fake Brad Pitt give me money scam? Like after that?
Hiding your loved ones, hide your mother, hide your grandma, hide your lady, hide your wife, hide your kids.
Fake Brad
AI
Pitt's
Brad
gonna come
Pitt's
for
coming
you.
for him apparently. He wants their money. How is this real? Why? Oh. At least with the Spanish woman, she did manage to recover some of that money. So at least it didn't have as depressing of
wonder
an
how.
ending as Anne's story. If you're like me, you initially saw this story and you just laughed about how absurd it is. But the more I looked into this stuff, the more I realized how common these scams are becoming. Like this story right here, apparently a Reddit user by the name of Legal Beagle 1966, he thought that he met the perfect girl online. Her name was apparently Claudia. The problem here is
Oh no. No. I can understand getting fleeced at least to a capacity of like a fake person. A celebrity, that's like another level of stupidity. I feel bad for him because like it's just sad, man.
she was posting, or they were posting
Fake
photos
AI.
of Claudia on Reddit, and I guess a bunch of Reddit users were trying to, you know, rizz her up. And unfortunately,
Yes.
Claudia was a scam. And apparently she was created by a bunch of computer science students as a prank to see if they could fool people with AI pictures. And they used Stable Fusion to generate the realistic pictures from a simple text prompt. So
Oh my
it's not
God.
super advanced to do this anymore, which is alarming,
kinda
to put it
evil.
lightly. And they even managed to make some money by posting lewds and nudes online before people caught on to the whole situation.
What?
So morally, that's pretty fucked. But I also feel like we're all eventually just gonna get one-shotted by AI. It's gonna be really dystopian.
I really, really hope we don't get to the point where we have fake AI for everyone. Eventually, I think it'll happen, chat, and they're gonna monetize it, and they're gonna make you, if you want your perfect VTuber AI waifu, you're gonna have to watch so many ads or buy like an insane premium membership. to like in order to use it.
In just a few decades from now, maybe even 5 years from now, it'll just be extremely dystopian. Who knows? But at least we'll be here on this channel to cover it. But it's not like catfishing is a new thing either. I mean, we have dudes falling for Charlie D'Amelio catfishes, and this is even without AI.
Well, let's see her.
I know, I want to see. She sent me a couple photos.
So clearly the
Okay, hold on. To be fair, what if you're not terminally online on TikTok or something? Yeah, how would you know that she's like a micro like TikTok celebrity?
bar is set incredibly low to begin with.
Yeah,
so
how would you
AI
know?
has just taken what's already been a pretty big problem throughout the internet and just upped it by a whole bunch. Like AI scams are catfishing on steroids. And the people who tend to fall for all this stuff is either people who are a little bit slow, or you could say they're lagging a bit, or, you know, just people with not that much internet literacy who may
Or they have a life. Again, I don't really blame people. I don't blame people that aren't chronically online like we are, okay?
also be lagging a bit.
We've
already had to worry about our grandmother getting scammed, and now we have to worry about a simple photo will not prove that we're not being catfished. The FBI says that over 18,000 people fell victim to catfishing scams in 2018. And those scams apparently cost people over $300 million. And that was back in 2018 when things weren't as widespread as what they are now.
But when I first saw this, it actually scared me a little. You see that girl on the right? That's actually not a person. The guy on the left is wearing a towel as a hat, is using Stable Diffusion to create a very low frame rate webcam feed. And this is scary because—
oh my god, that's so clever. He even gave himself like fake boobs. Look at that. Like a little like chest right here.
once they get that to a higher frame rate, you can't even tell the difference of who you're talking to online.
You can tell the chair is warping and stuff. But yeah, if you're stupid and you don't know, yeah.
I mean, catfishing people with pictures is already a thing. Video would be the next level.
So honestly, we might all just be cooked, but not if I have something to do with it. So here are some tips to avoid being AI catfished. If Brad Pitt hits you up and wants you to give him, you know, a few $100,000, you just kindly decline. Okay, that was for the ladies out there. Guys, if Ana de Armas hits you up and wants you to give her hundreds of thousands of dollars,
I'll do it.
You're not him. It's too good to be true. But send the cash anyway just to feel something. You can always make it back. That's a joke. But sadly, reverse image search is probably going to be your best friend in the digital future. It's going—
Chat, there's people who give models on OnlyFans thousands of dollars a month, and they don't even show pussy or butthole, okay? I don't think it's that much of an exaggeration to like think that people are stupid to get duped. You could go like a corn and beat your schmeat, and you probably don't have to give them money, okay? Like it's not that bad. Just go beat off on another website.
to be so important, and that's horrifying to put it lightly. FaceTime calls. FaceTime calls will probably help you. Now, obviously, they could use these very advanced AI face tracking technology. So if there's any doubts, you can ask them to cover up half their face with a piece of paper. That might trick a not that great AI model. So hopefully the scammers don't have those high-end AI models yet, right? But if they do, what do you even do at that point? Guess you got to meet them in real life. Only IRL date. That's how you solve it. There we go. And
online romance scams. Last year, there were somewhere near 70,000 cases reported.
That is a depressing—
70,000. That's reported too, chat. That's probably double, chat. That's double because it's reported, because people are probably embarrassed not to report it.
Stat. But speaking of, remember that dude who thought he was dating Katy Perry online?
Hello? Harriet, I presume.
Yeah,
So you've been talking to Spencer for the last 6 years.
I have.
Like that is—
Why is she catfishing? She looks kind of like just normal.
slightly depressing. Like, she stole 6 years of this dude's life. But also, it's kind of equally on him as he allegedly dated Katy Perry for 6 years without meeting her. Skill issue. But I mean,
That's
other than that,
fucking
YouTube thinks that you would
sad,
enjoy this video. And if you're new here, feel free to subscribe because you're going to want to see what comes next. And hopefully, I'll see you in the next
Okay.
video. Peace.
Peace out, I suppose. Man, that gave me not a lot of faith in myself anymore. Chad, am I gonna become like an old granny and I'm gonna get scammed by fake VTubers? AI? Yeah, I think that'll happen soon.
Fire, 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 fire.